I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
What up, y'all? Let me start off by saying everybody knows I've never been good with words. But if you're seeing this, that means you're still on my friends list. I went through and deleted quite a few people this morning because I try to be objective and listen to a liberal mind, and you can't do it. I can't do it. Because every time you try to reason with them or give your opinion, or if you give them facts, they don't want to listen to facts. They don't want to listen to what actually happened. So I deleted people. I will post this on Facebook. So, of course, if you're watching this, it's already on Facebook. So I'm going to make one thing clear. I am a conservative. I am pro-2A. I am pro-freedom of speech. I'm pro of anything. I don't care what you want to say. But as soon as you try to turn your ideology and try to get me to understand your ideology, that's where problems come in. That's where I have the issue. I have told people many a times, I don't care what race or what creed you are, and I've said this many a times. To me, there is no race. Never has been, never will be. There's one race, and it's called the human race. And if you can't get that through your thick frickin' skulls, then y'all got issues. Y'all got mental issues that you need to go to a psychiatrist and get help for. I was raised where there is no color. There is no sexual orientation. If you're gay, lesbian, transgender, whatever, I don't care. And I have friends of all kinds. But when some of these people decide they want to turn around and say that all Southern people or the Southern in the Civil War were traitors, that's when you're starting to affect me and fuck with my heritage that I grew up with. People want to tell me that the Civil War was slavery. The Civil War was not about slavery. The Civil War was about the South having a good trade deal with Britain, and the North wasn't getting any cut of the money from it. That's why the Civil War started. The North started it. The South seceded from the North because of this, because they were making good money, and the trade deals they had were going excellent, and then the North got pissed off because they weren't getting their fucking cut of money. People want to tell me it's all about slavery. You want to get into slavery? The first slave owner in America was black. The slaves started over in Africa where the tribes fought each other, and then the loser ended up selling the slaves to other people. We don't have racism in America, and if we do, it's from the politicians creating it, not from us. So this whole thing with shooting all the white people because we have white privilege is bullshit. I grew up, I worked my ass off from 8 years old until I got hurt at 38. I busted my ass. There is no white fucking privilege. I had to work for every fucking thing I have, just like every hardworking American in this country. But you want to tell me I have white privilege? You can suck my ass dry, and y'all can go straight to hell. The first person that decides that wants to come up to me and tell me I have white privilege, or if I say all lives matter and then you want to shoot people. I just heard a fucking story this morning that a girl and her fiance were walking, and these Black Lives members were all chanting Black Lives Matter, and she just said all lives matter. Shot her in the frickin' head. You won't hear that on mainstream media. You won't hear that anywhere. I tell you what, I'm going to post this on YouTube, and I'm going to post it on my Facebook. It might be a little long for Facebook, so I'll probably end up just posting it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. This whole division of dividing everybody, the government is doing a damn good job. They're trying to divide whites and blacks and everything else, and they're doing it good. The blacks were, from my understanding and what I've read, the blacks wanted to get away from segregation. Now they're wanting to go back to it. How does this make any fucking sense? We've worked so hard as a country to come together as a melting pot. But then the government wants to turn everything against each and every one of us and turn us all against one another. How is that living in peace and harmony? It's not. I've gotten to the point where I'm fed up with everything. I'm fed up with being called a racist or a fascist or a xenophobe or a homophobe. You don't know me. You don't know my life, and you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what kind of character is, what kind of character I have. People who know me that are my close friends know what I'm like. They know what kind of... Listen, I'm not a small guy. I'm 6'1", and I'm at 300 fucking pounds, and I look very intimidating. I've never admitted this before, but I'm a huge fucking teddy bear. I love everybody. I don't care who you are. You treat me with respect, I treat you with respect. You treat me like shit, I will tell you to fuck off in a heartbeat. I voted Trump, and I'm probably end up going to vote Trump again. Because I've seen what the politicians are doing. I see the agendas they're pushing. And all you people who want to wear masks, I'm not going to get down on you for wearing a mask. If you want to wear one, you wear one. But it's my right as a citizen, and an American citizen as that, to refuse to wear a fucking mask. I don't like it. It's a proven fact that the masks are not doing any freaking good at all. They're lowering your immune system. And if you don't like it, if you don't like that I don't wear one, then stay the fuck away from me. I'm not here to make anybody happy. I'm here to make me happy. I'm here to do what I want to do and when I want to do it. I'm so over all this shit. I had to delete a bunch of people I thought were friends today. And I got rid of them off of my Facebook because they're trying to tell me that all the Southern soldiers were traitors. Do you not realize that there were black people that fought on the Civil War that were not forced to fight? It's because they wanted to freedom, and they wanted the freedom to do what they wanted to do. The Civil War was turned into slavery by the North, not us. A lot of people in the North owned slaves. A lot of people want to tear down statues. What good's it going to do? When's it going to stop? You tear down statues, you're tearing down history. When you tear down history, then history will repeat itself. And it may be 10 times worse than it was before. Don't forget history. Don't tear down statues. Because if they're tearing down statues, then I want the fucking Statue of Liberty tore down. I want the fucking Martin Luther King tore down. I want the Obama statue tore down. They're only tearing down the Southern statues, which everybody's like, oh, they're from the Confederate daughters. Who gives a shit? It's part of fucking history. Live with it. It's done. It's in the past. We were not alive when that shit happened. I don't know of any relatives. I know my relatives are from Pennsylvania and Virginia. Okay? That's both sides. But I'm not fucking saying, oh, well, let's go tear down fucking Obama's statue. Let's go tear down Martin Luther King's statue. Martin Luther King would be very pissed off to see what's going on today with the America of color, or color of America, whatever you want to call it. I've just never seen color in my life. I've dated white chicks, black chicks, Asians. I've dated women of all creeds, and it's no big deal. It's who we're compatible with. But when people want to start telling me that I'm wrong about my history, when I know what I've read, and what I've read is the truth, then y'all can fuck off. You're not going to change my mind, and I'm not going to change who I am. But I'm telling you right now, everybody better be ready because there's a civil war fixing to happen. It's not a civil war that I want. It's not a civil war that I ask for. But these leftist, liberal, SJW, hoax-pulling fucking pieces of shit, mainstream media asshole, butt-licking, turd-sucking motherfuckers, I'm done with all of it. So, if you're a liberal, if you're on the left, if you're a Democrat, some people ain't gonna like me, and that's fine. But if you're gonna try to tell me, and I have a lot of liberal friends, and I know it sounds crazy, but most of the time we get along. But here in the last couple of days, it's gotten bad. All because I made a comment about it's not right to take down statues. If you start taking down statues, then every one of them should be taken down. Every one of them. Not just the ones that offend people. It's just insane. So I saw something flip, and I was trying to remember what it was. It was in my magazine. It is insane how this country has gotten so far left. People of conservatives are getting arrested for covering up vandalized roads that say BLM on them, Black Lives Matter. We're getting thrown in jail for a hate crime to cover that shit up. How is that right? They vandalized the streets. The mayor of New York, Como himself, or governor, or whoever the fucking mayor is, in New York, was out there painting BLM on the streets with them. There's a war coming. The silent majority has not even started to speak yet. But when we do, you ain't gonna know what hit you. So, if you're conservative, you love God, you love guns, and you love this country, I love you, and I respect you with all my heart and soul. If you're a far left-leaning liberal who wants everything fucking handed to you on a silver platter without working for it, get off my Facebook page, delete yourself from my YouTube channel, stay the fuck away from me. You want sides picked? The government's trying to get us to pick sides. Well, I've picked my side. I'm on the side of God, guns, and guts. I'm not changing. And from now on, I'm going to voice my fucking opinion, and I'm going to voice it very loud so everybody knows where I stand. And if you don't like it, stay the fuck away from me. I'm not dealing with bullshit anymore, and I'm not dealing with people trying to downgrade me or belittle me because I am a Trump supporter, and because I am a 2A supporter, and that I have my rights as a citizen under the Constitution. You know, I bet some of you haven't even never read the Constitution. In the Constitution it says, no matter what laws are made up by governors, senators, or whatever, the Constitution overrides every fucking law that has ever been made. But do you think they live by that? No. They're trying to throw our Constitution in the toilet. Well, I'm here to tell you, I want to save the Constitution, and I want to save this great America that we live in. It's supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. Not the land of the slave and the home, or the land of the fee and the home of the slave. It's not supposed to be that way. I'm done. This might be the last video I ever put out on YouTube because I can't do it no more. It's affecting me in a bad way. People are really going overboard with all this shit, and I want to be around positive people who are conservative, who believe in the Constitution, who believe in our freedoms that men and women fought for. Not some fucking guy who was a criminal who died, who got a folded flag. That's bullshit when Nancy Pelosi handed George Floyd's family a flag. And I'm not afraid to admit it, and I'm not backing down. I think it's bullshit. Our men and women who have gone overseas and fucking died for this country, for what they believe in, they get a flag and their family gets it. That is a disgrace and a dishonor to them by giving George Floyd's family a flag. all you Democrats, all you people on the left should be fucking ashamed of yourselves for acting the way you do. Like I said, this might be the last video I ever make, and you know what? I could fucking care less. I'm going to surround my people with conservatives, people who think the way I think, and if you don't think the way I think, then stay the fuck away. Because I ain't dealing with it no more. I have tried to have open communication. I have tried to be nice. I've tried to make positive statements, and every time I do, it gets fucking turned around. And then to call my heritage traitors, fuck you. Fuck all of you. It ain't happening no more. I believe in what I believe in. I am a patriot. I am an American. And I will die for God and what I believe in. And if some motherfucker comes up and tries to shoot me because I say all lives matter, I'm going to tell you right now, you better be ready, because I'm going to be packing. And if I die, I'm taking one of you fucking pieces of shit with me. That's it.